Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into something pretty huge today, the 2025 Seventh-day Adventist General Conference session.
It's kind of like their Super Bowl or Olympics. It only happens every 5 years.
Oh, wow. So this is a big deal.
Yeah, and this time they're going to be in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
And St. Louis has actually hosted this before, back in 2005.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But think about it. The church was so much smaller then, and now they're expecting over 100,000 attendees.
Wow. Over 100,000 people.
Yeah, just imagine people coming together from all over the world.
That's incredible. Okay, so I think it would be helpful to just take a step back for a second and just explain what this is for anyone who might not know. What is a general conference session?
So basically, it's like a global parliament for the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay.
They have delegates from over 210 countries, 2,804 to be exact, and they'll be making decisions that are going to shape the future of the church. And it's not just about internal matters. They're showcasing their mission to the world. They're showcasing their commitment to service on a global scale.
So this is really a global event.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing. And with that many people, I mean, it sounds like there's going to be a lot going on.
Yeah.
What can people expect if they go?
Well, first off, forget about bringing a big, bulky travel guide because they've got a website and an app.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, they've really thought of everything. Housing information, schedules, exhibitor details, it's all right there at your fingertips.
That's super convenient. But honestly, what's everyone going to be talking about? What's the big highlight?
I would have to say the exhibit hall.
The exhibit hall. Okay, how big are we talking here? Like, do I need to bring my measuring tape?
You might need a bigger measuring tape.
No way.
It's 232,000 square feet.
232,000 square feet.
Yeah, you could fit multiple football fields in there.
Oh my goodness. I'm already picturing myself getting lost. So what kind of things can people expect to see in this gigantic space?
Think of it like a window into the Adventist world. They'll have exhibits showcasing their work in health, education, service in all different parts of the world.
Wow.
You could be looking at a project happening in a remote village in Africa, then turn around and learn about something amazing happening in a bustling Asian city. It's a chance to really see how they're making a difference worldwide.
That is so cool. Okay, so we've got the global parliament, we've got the massive exhibit hall, but we can't forget about the music. I mean, this is going to be a big part of it.
Oh, absolutely. We're not just talking about a few hymns here and there. Get ready for 3 concerts every single day on the main stage, plus lunchtime performances at the Ferrara Theater.
Okay, so we've got music happening pretty much all the time.
Pretty much, yeah. And get this, they have over 200 musicians and groups coming to perform. You'll get to hear everything from big, powerful gospel choirs to intimate acoustic sets. And we can't forget Arados Dure, all the way from Brazil.
Wow.
The diversity of this lineup really reflects the beautiful tapestry of cultures within the Adventist faith.
Okay, that is really neat. And speaking of diversity, this isn't just like a one-off event, right? This general conference session has a history tied to the Adventist movement itself.
You're right. The very first general conference session was held way back in 1863 in Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay.
Can you believe they only had 20 delegates back then?
Wow.
It's come a long way.
From 20 delegates to over 2,800. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So I'm guessing some big important decisions have been made at these events over the years.
definitely. Remember, this is where they set the direction for the entire church. For example, back in 1980, they adopted the 27 fundamental beliefs, which are kind of like the constitution of the Adventist Church.
Oh, okay.
And then in 2005, right there in St. Louis, they added the 28th belief, growing in Christ.
Wow.
These decisions have a ripple effect on literally millions of people around the world.
Okay, so we might be witnessing history being made in 2025.
You never know.
That's exciting. And what about the local community there in St. Louis? They must be gearing up for this huge event.
They are. There are 7 Adventist congregations in the area that are actively preparing to host. And get this, they're organizing a Pathways to Health event.
That.
They're going to be offering free healthcare services to people in need.
Wait, hold on. Over 100,000 attendees, a massive exhibit hall, music from all over the world, and now free healthcare clinics. This is sounding less like a conference and more like a global festival with a heart.
That's a great way to put it. And it all ties into this big movement within the church called Pentecost 2025, where they're aiming to re-energize their mission and reach out to their communities in new and exciting ways.
I'm sensing a theme here. This general conference session It's about so much more than just internal church matters. It's about global impact. It's about service. It's about making a difference in the world.
You hit the nail on the head. And we're just scratching the surface here. There's so much more to explore.
Well, good thing this is a deep dive. We've got plenty of time to uncover more fascinating details about the 2025 Seventh-day Adventist General Conference session. Stay tuned.
It's really amazing as we learn more and more about this, how the 2025 General Conference session really embodies what the Seventh-day Adventist Church is all about.
I totally agree. And this might be a good time to kind of zoom out for a minute for anyone hearing about this church maybe for the very first time.
Yeah.
What is their core mission? What are they all about?
Basically, the Seventh-day Adventist Church is all about helping people understand the Bible and find freedom and healing and hope in Jesus.
That's a great message.
Yeah.
And it looks like it really resonates with a lot of people. Our sources say there are over 23 million baptized members in 210 countries and territories.
That's right. That's a huge global family.
That's a huge family.
And you'll see them all coming together in St. Louis. Just picture people from all different walks of life, different cultures, languages, all united by their faith. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and St. Louis is not just a random place they picked for this. It's a city with its own history and a really vibrant Adventist community that's getting ready to welcome everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And remember, this is going to be St. Louis's third time hosting a general conference session. So there's a real sense of history here.
Yeah.
And the local Adventist community is taking this really seriously. They're not just opening their doors, they're opening their hearts.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about the Pathways to Health event earlier.
Right.
Providing free health care. That's amazing. This is a lot about what they value.
It does. It shows their focus on wholeness, taking care of people's physical and mental and spiritual needs.
It's like they're saying, come as you are, we'll take care of each other.
Yeah.
And that really seems to be something that runs through this whole general conference session. The decisions about the future, the music, the community outreach, it's all about making a positive impact.
Yeah, well said. And you know what? We're just scratching the surface. There is so much more to uncover about this event.
Oh yeah, we've only just begun to kind of peek behind the curtain.
Right.
So stay tuned as we continue our deep dive into the 2025 Seventh-day Adventist General Conference session. All right, so we're wrapping up our deep dive into the 2025 Seventh-day Adventist General Conference session. Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty inspired by everything we've uncovered.
Me too. It's pretty remarkable when you think about the scale of this event and the impact it has all around the world. And you're right, it's not just about internal church stuff. It's about their commitment to service and unity and making a real difference.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating to me is how they're bringing together people from so many different backgrounds and cultures. It really speaks to the universality of their message.
Definitely. And it kind of makes you wonder, how does a global organization like this stay unified while still respecting all those cultural differences? It's a delicate balance for sure.
Yeah, it is. So what have you picked up from our deep dive that kind of sheds light on how they managed to pull that off?
Well, I think what really stands out is their emphasis on both global collaboration and local empowerment. So we've got the general conference session setting the overall direction for the church, right? But then you have local communities like those in St. Louis taking ownership and implementing those initiatives in a way that makes sense for their own context.
So it's kind of like that think globally, act locally idea.
Exactly. And that balance is so crucial for an organization as big and global as this one. It allows them to have a unified vision, but also be flexible enough to adapt to all those different cultures and needs.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you know, it reminds me of the music program we were talking about earlier. They're bringing in performers from all over the world. It's almost like a celebration of all those different cultures within the framework of their shared beliefs.
That's such a great point. And you know, the fact that they're bringing in groups like Arados do Ré all the way from Brazil really shows how much they value and appreciate diverse musical traditions.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about creating a space where everybody feels welcome and represented.
Exactly. And that sense of inclusivity, it goes beyond just music, too. Remember that huge exhibit hall we talked about?
Yeah.
It's going to be packed with displays showcasing Adventist initiatives from all corners of the globe. It's a testament to their commitment to diversity and to showing the impact they're making worldwide.
I can already picture the energy in that hall. People connecting, sharing stories, learning from each other. What an amazing opportunity.
It is. It's a chance to be inspired, to learn, and to network with people who are actually out there making a difference in their communities.
So as we bring this deep dive to a close, what's one key takeaway you hope our listeners will remember?
I'd have to say that the 2025 Seventh-day Adventist General Conference session is so much more than just a gathering. It's really a microcosm of the Adventist Church itself. It reflects their global reach, their dedication to service, and their ability to bring diverse communities together under this shared faith.
It's kind of like a reminder that even in a world that often feels so divided, there's still hope for unity and collaboration.
I couldn't agree more. It's a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of faith to bring people together.
Well said. And on that inspiring note, we encourage you to visit gcsession.org to learn more about this incredible event and to explore the really fascinating history of past General Conference sessions.
It's definitely worth checking out. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Happy diving, everyone!